Today we talk about dropping out of college. Now this is something that I've wanted to talk about for a while now, and I'm finally getting the guts to talk about it in front of a camera and posting it on YouTube for you guys to see. But today was the day that, it really struck to me that, I actually did drop out of college, and not in a way that I'm not going to go back. I'm not certain about that right now, but I do know that, this isn't for me right now, and that I'm just going to be taking some time off and really just try to pursue things that I am passionate about. I rather, a lot of the times when I was in college, this was my freshman year, so it was beginning August, was my start of my freshman year, and it was my first fall semester. And basically I was going in to become a counselor. That was the motive at first. I was majoring in psychology, and the reason being was because I always wanted to be able to help people. I always had that kind of desire in order to always help people, and I felt that counseling was a very good way for me to be able to sit one-on-one with clients and be able to really just hear them out and be able to bring change into their lives. And that was always something that I was always involved with, and I was always involved with personal development, self-growth, and everything along these lines. And so I thought maybe counseling would be kind of the way that I could do this, and this was like kind of the closest thing that I could think of that aligned with what I wanted to do. And about like halfway through the semester, I began to really during the class, like psychology, when I was taking the class, I realized that the major wasn't really something that I was like interested in. There was a lot about the brain, but like a lot more in depth with the brain. I'm very interested in how the mind thinks, what our beliefs are, what drives our actions and our behaviors. And psychology was kind of in that area, but was a lot more specific with like the labels of the brain and like how the mind thinks, like a lot more scientific and a lot more label based. I guess you could say that's the best way I could put it. So I was taking psychology classes, and I realized that this wasn't for me. And at the time, I was really getting involved with fitness and hitting the gym. About every day I was hitting the gym on a consistent basis, and I was reading everything I knew about fitness. And so I was wondering to myself, maybe I could become a personal trainer at a point. I would enjoy training my friends, because I already had that kind of experience, training my friends. Like, I was always the one that was like telling them what to do and their tips and advice that I could give them. And I thought about, if I could do this and I enjoyed doing that, I could eventually become a personal trainer and actually do that as a career. And so I went to my counselor and I started to talk to her about changing my major to become a physical or a personal trainer. And there's a lot of certifications I could get within my community college, which were great. There's a lot of, I can get degrees in exercise and wellness, and then eventually become a coach, a teacher, or whatever I wanted to be. But even that, I didn't really give that a chance. The reason being was I felt like the amount of work that I had to do in order to get that was far surpassed what I could have done if I didn't do that path. I could have just taken the online course, say for NASM or whatever kind of online certification I wanted to get, and I would only be spending about $800, and I would be very focused on just that, instead of maybe going to college and maybe taking 3 other classes I have to take along with my major that I wanted to major in. And I just at the time I just thought that was kind of unnecessary to do, and so I felt like I needed to take a break. I felt like I was spending too much money. I didn't know where I was going, and I just wasn't like clear on what I wanted to do. And on top of that, just a lot of money, energy, time, it just wasn't for me at the time. So now, I haven't, gone to any of my classes, and I decided that, what I really want to do, And I decided what I really wanted to do was to be able to build my own business. This was something that I was always interested in, something that I was always I've always wanted to do this, and I knew that I was meant for this. I knew I was meant to help other people and to be able to reach a large audience so that I could share my message and share what I'm learning and teach it to other people. And so, I always knew that this was something that I was passionate about. And so I decided to go for that jump. I decided to, take a break from all this and be able to just go all in on what I am passionate about and what I want to create for myself. I want to be able to build my future now, and I want to get a head start. I don't want to be able to I'm gonna do 4 years of college and get so involved with that, and then out of college, I'm already in debt. I don't really have that kind of flexibility. I don't have the time. Now it's time to hit the real world, get a real job. It's kind of how it is, from my perspective. And for me, 4 years is a lot. I could do a lot in 4 years, and maybe if I don't enjoy this, maybe I can pursue a degree or whatever I enjoy. But the point being is that I needed to take a break for myself and really understand what I wanted to do in life. I think that is the most important part, is being clear on what you want to do for the rest of your life and what you really enjoy doing, and then somehow monetizing that and making money for that. So that is what I'm going to do. And that is my plan for the future right now. I want to be able to expand this YouTube channel. I want to be able to expand my social media and to reach a larger audience so that I can help as many people as possible and leave as much impact as possible. And also, I wanted to make a point that, for the people that are in college, the people that are in their 20s or even their teens, I want you to understand that we have time on our side. I know Gary Vee talks about this a lot. He's one of those most announced and most well-known business entrepreneurs. But really, we have so much time if you think about it. We have the rest of our life to build something that we want. And I think that's just so great. Oh God. All right, I had to stop that for a little bit because the camera was falling and I was taking out my glasses at the same time. But the point that I was making was that we have so much time in our hands, and if you guys really want to create something, if you guys really want something in your life, you have to put in the work for it. And we all know this, we all hear this, hard work gets it done, stay committed, stay disciplined, but these are core ingredients in order to get what we want. This is honestly, it's so simple and laid out for us, but yet it takes so much dedication, and we have to understand this. It's right in front of us, we know what to do. We just have to be disciplined. We have to take massive action towards our goals every day. We have to wake up knowing that we want to build our dream. In order for that to happen, we have to do whatever is necessary, take those actions in order to make that into a reality. And that's how success is built, man. And I really believe in this, and I really want to preach this to other people and really want to display for other people that this is how success is built. And over the years, over the next 4 years, I hope that you guys are able to see me progress and see me grow as a person, because I want to be able to build my own business. I want to be able to build myself as a person and be able to impact as many people as possible. So if you guys did like that video, please smash the thumbs up button. That would help me a lot. And also subscribe to my channel, because I'll be dropping a lot of videos. I'm going to be trying to provide as much content and as much value to you guys as possible. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave it down in the comments below, or feel free to message me on social media or whatever. But stay tuned, guys, because I will be dropping more videos this week. And I just really want to leave you guys with this, that anything in life is possible, that you guys can achieve whatever you want. It just takes some discipline, it takes some belief in yourself, and you just gotta really stay committed. And with that, I really believe that anyone can achieve anything in life. And so it's never too late to change any part of what you want to change in your life, you just have to take those first couple of steps, and you have to take action now. And every day has to be a day where you take action towards what you want to build. So that's that, guys. I just wanted to leave you guys with that. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, a good rest of your night. I hope you have a good rest of sleep, if that's the case. And until next time, guys, peace.
Met you in the summertime with your fine ass, Merlot in that wine glass. She dope as hell from Jersey, baby. White girl, but the curves are crazy and she